Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. This week we are talking about New York Bridal Fashion Week for wedding pros. What is in my bag? What are the essentials that I must have with me as I attend fashion shows, showrooms, and as we're buying inventory for LOVELLA, what are my non-negotiables? What makes my time there successful, as it's literally a marathon and a race while we are there. Before we dive into this week's topic, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Drop me a comment below. Let me know if there's a particular video topic you'd like me to create a video on, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so honored that you found me. I am, of course, a wedding fashion expert, stylist, buyer, and wear so many different hats at LOVELLA Bridal, located in Los Angeles, California. For daily content, be sure to follow us on Instagram at LOVELLA Bridal, at LOVELLA Plus, and at Wedding Fashion Expert. Don't forget to hit the follow button on TikTok at LOVELLA Bridal and at Wedding Fashion Expert as well. Wedding Pro asked me for an interview of some of my top tips for buying during Fashion Week for fellow buyers out there and wedding professionals. And then they also wanted me to do a video of what's in my bag. So I thought that I would do a more long format video for YouTube. I'm also going to be doing a video on how I pack all my outfits and attire for Bridal Fashion Week in a carry-on, because I don't like to check luggage, and the idea of my luggage getting lost for Fashion Week, I just don't want that added stress. So I pack very strategically to make sure that I have every single outfit for each day and I fit it all in a carry-on. So I will be creating a video of that as we get closer, because why not? I also have no idea what I'm gonna wear yet, but I do know my essentials because this never changes on what I need in my purse as I walk around New York. Walk is saying that lightly. Run around in stilettos in New York during New York Bridal Fashion Week. As I mentioned, I have no idea what I'm wearing yet, so this is likely not a bag I'm going to be taking, or maybe it is, who knows, I might surprise you all. But this is about the size bag that typically works best for me, and as you can see, I'm slightly overflowing. So let's start with the first item. The first item is going to be a tripod that I use to capture all my content, and this, I always have this one in my luggage. I also have one in the trunk of my car. It lives there, so I kind of have them situated everywhere. I have multiple, but it gets super tall. It's very, very sturdy, and I love it. I'll be creating an Amazon folder for you to shop all the items that I am talking about in this video, so it'll be linked for you below. This is a no-brainer. I love that it's just magnet. I can tilt it forward, back, it's perfect. So this I cannot live without. It goes everywhere with me. And I also have a second cell phone when I'm capturing content. So oftentimes I will put it on this and I will just let it record while my other phone will be freehanding content. So that's number one. And then when it comes to content, it is also all about lighting. So I travel with these two lights. Always make sure that the battery is charged on the back. If I turn it on, you'll see that it lights up in blue. I wonder if you can kind of see that. Yeah, that lights up over there, so it tells you how much battery. Always making sure there's different levels of lighting. So warm, cool, and then warm and cool combined, which I love. So, okay, turn off. And then it also has a clip, so I can clip it on. But these are my two lights that I travel with, and always make sure that they are fully charged. Next on the tech bandwagon, I have these come in sets of 2 chargers. So I always choose black and white. I like the white because it stands out in my darker bags. It's easier to find. This one is just one USB-C plug, and it has the magnet in the back so it sticks. These are super great because they're really, really thin. Great for travel, great for small evening bags. So I travel with all 4 of these in a day because I fly through them. There's lots of battery being used. This one is a little bit thicker, but it has the USB-C along with the older iPhone plug. I always forget what that's called, but it has both I am also a community person where if I see someone running low on battery and they don't have batteries, I also supply for them, which is why I have so many in my bag. And then next is I travel with these microphones because these microphones are noise canceling. So if I want to interview a designer, if I see an opportunity that's really beautiful to capture content for social and for LOVELLA that I use. So there's 2 microphones, and then this plugs into your cell phone. And then it also comes with these little, I call them pom-poms. There's the cord to charge it, but I call them little pom-poms that stick on and look like that, and they're super cute. So these are, and it's pretty reasonably priced. They will be linked for you if you're interested in them. I like the quality of it. So that is my little set there that's always traveled. I like the little pouch that it came in. Great little travel pouch. Next up on It's All About Tech right now. Next up is cleaning wipes that I bring with me. So the cleaning wipes are great because they have a little bit of moisture to it so that I can clean the lens if something gets on it, or like, I don't know, makeup or coffee or whatever. And then I always have a little wipe, a little cloth with me, a lens cloth, to be able to clean the lens clearly. Super important, because if your lens is dirty, it interferes with the quality of the content that you're shooting. So you want to make sure that your lens is always clean. Next up, since we're talking about all the footage and tech stuff, of course, if I'm going to be doing interviews, I want to be sure that I look my best. So I also really care about skin care and skin protection. So I have a powder that I love by Color Science. Also, I'll link for you. I'm in the shade medium. I've used this for years. It's a great touch-up product over makeup. It has a brush. It disperses colored powder, and it's sunscreen. It's 50. So that is in my bag for life, always, not just during Fashion Week. I have my 3 lip essentials, which is actually what I'm wearing now. I'm wearing MAC in Spirit Satin Lipstick is the color of the base, and then I have Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury on top of it. I always buy travel sizes because the smaller the better, and then I just have the Dior Lip Glow just to put on top for a little moisture if I feel a little bit dry. And you're doing a lot of talking during New York Bridal Fashion Week. You're socializing, so I always want to make sure I have fresh breath, but then at the same time, I'd also get like dry mouthed, and you don't always have water everywhere available. So this is my go-to. I'm all about being healthy. I don't know, there, focused. This is sugar-free. I'll also link this for you. I'm on a health and wellness journey. If you're new here, it's kind of my jam. Also talking about travel health and wellness. So when you travel, most people feel heartburn and a little bit of acidic. So I always have, it's called IB Guard. They're little peppermints. It's a peppermint pill, and it's natural, and you take 2, and it is a game changer with heartburn. So this is always with me just in case. And because we're running around and we have to make really big decisions, these dresses cost a lot of money. We need to make sure we're buying the right dresses from all the dresses we see. And after a while, it's a little bit of like you're glazed over and it's really hard to make decisions. So if I'm hungry, I have these little Kind bars with me. Also, I will link for you, but these are great to quickly nourish myself to make sure that my brain and my body can function properly. So that is one of the biggest tips I have to the buyers out there. Have snacks in your bag, amp you up a little bit to continue to navigate your market, and that you're buying things strategically. Okay, a few more things here is I have an Instant D frizzer. This is everything because sometimes there's humidity in New York. So if I want to touch up my hair for photo, video, I have that available with me. And then I also travel with a mini lint roller. You're gonna think that this is maybe a little silly, but think about it. We are around white wedding dresses, and oftentimes I'm not wearing white. I'm wearing darker colors. Sometimes I'll wear like a light gray, but typically my palette is darker tones in color. And so white dresses, we get white all over us, just in case you need a lint roller. It's kind of every bridal industry professional needs one of these in their lives because we're always in darker colors. Last but definitely not least, I travel with a little bag hook because New York is compact. There isn't a lot of space everywhere, and especially in these showrooms, there are so many people there. I wouldn't want to take up another chair for my bag. It feels very unnecessary, and I also don't want my bag on the floor because I have to easily access all the different things that I showed you, right? I need to be able to grab things quick. Things move quick. We don't have time to waste. So I have a little hook to hang my bag, on a table that I'm sitting at, and this works flawlessly. It's also great for New York restaurants because everything's tight quartered if I don't have somewhere to put it down. And also it's not safe to put things on the ground because anybody could come and grab it. So I'm also thinking about safety as well. So these are a no-brainer that I can hook under my table. And just have my bag close to me, and it makes me feel secure. So that is what's in my bag during New York Bridal Fashion Week. It never changes. This is my go-to. It is a no-brainer. I'm gonna link all of this for you so you can add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. I'm gonna make your life so easy. I also want to leave you with some tips for wedding professionals who are attending Bridal Fashion Week. Please be sure to show up rested, take care of yourself leading up to attending, do self-care, go get a facial, get your hair done, nails, not to be vain and to look good. Of course, we all want to look good. This is the industry that we're in. But however, just taking that time to really reset, take the time to yourself, feel really good about yourself, and show up with a clear, present mind, making sure that you're nourishing your body with eating. I always recommend eating a big breakfast in the morning to hold you over throughout the day. Some of our designers do have snacks and some food at the showrooms to hold us over, which is so greatly appreciated. But having snacks in your bag is also wonderful. I personally suffer with migraines, so I always want to make sure that I don't trigger one. Making sure you're drinking lots of fluid as you travel. It's really easy to get dehydrated. So really taking care of yourself. These are very long, grueling days, and we have to be thinking clearly and very present to make sure that we're making the right decisions for our brides back home, and also for the store and for everybody who works in the store, because we are only as successful as the product that we bring in and the phenomenal team that we have around us. I hope that you found this video helpful. For more videos and tips like these, be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will see you in next week's video.